Hello, I join you in progress for this Get Ready With Me because I was sitting here doing just a real great job applying this foundation for you, but my camera was not recording, so good thing I noticed it now. I am applying my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in light beige, and I'm really just about done. I'm using my Sonia Kashuk flat top brush and just blending that all in. Sorry. Is it too late now to say sorry? Okay, that brings me to my first topic for this Get Ready With Me. I have never been a real Justin Bieber fan. Like, his earlier songs, okay, you know, they're fine, but I don't really love them. And then he starts like acting ridiculous, and I'm like, I can't rally around this kid. And then more recently, he puts out some songs that I like genuinely really love, and I've been loving all of it. Like his newer song, the Love Yourself song, the one that's a little bit like slowed down. I love that. Just your average 31-year-old going on 32 years old Justin Bieber fan sitting here doing some makeup for you. But I think I gained a little bit more appreciation for him also when I watched his Carpool Karaoke with James Corden, which James Corden, I'm gonna have to start watching him when I'm up late because he is hilarious. And several of you kindly directed me to the YouTube video where he did Carpool Karaoke with Carrie Underwood, and of course I love that. And so I'm like, I think I'm gonna watch some more of these. And Bieber has like 2 of them with him, and he's so funny. So yeah, good story, huh? So the product I'm applying here is my trusty Benefit Erase Paste in medium, and then I'm using this Real Techniques pointed foundation brush to just dab that in. Sometimes I'll use my fingers, sometimes I'll use a fuller brush. It's really just whatever I'm feeling like at the moment. And today I honestly wasn't even thinking because I was too involved in the conversation we were having. Yep, I'm shooting this on a Friday. And I should mention, this is gonna be like a party look. I mean, we're going all out. This is not gonna be like natural, quick and easy makeup. I'm really just gonna go the whole 9 yards with this. This is the Instant Age Rewind in Neutralizer. I had really only used the skin tone ones or the one called Brightener for the longest time, and then I'm like, oh, there's one called Neutralizer, and it's got quite a bit of coverage to it, you know? So just put that where I want to brighten. I said I was going to be trying some different loose powders to compare to my By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder, and this is one I've never used, like it's my first time using it right now. It's the NYX Color Correcting Powder in Lavender. It just has the most faint, maybe it's not so faint, lavender color, and I'm just going to be dabbing this over my concealer. I'm going to use a healthy amount of it and kind of bake my concealer. This feels not quite as lightweight as the texture of the By Terry powder, but because it is this like light lavender color, it definitely does do more brightening. You know, it might not hurt to be a little careful sometimes. Goodness. This you might not know, since when I held it up, you can see the label is worn off. This is the Maybelline Brow Satin that I'm using right here, just for a little fill-in. And I have a question, which I would love to know your answer to in the comments section. What is your favorite Christmas song? Like, there are certain songs that can just bring tears to my eyes around Christmas time. And a couple of my favorites that just, when I hear them, I love them. It's the Rascal Flatts version of I'll Be Home for Christmas, because their harmonies just are so good. And then Carrie Underwood's The First Noel. That's an awesome version as well. To sing myself, like the thing that I find myself singing around the house all the time, sorry Cupcake and Nookie, but it's Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I love that one. Now I'm just gonna like dust away some of this. I feel like from a distance it looks good. Up close, my under eye area looks more dry with this powder than it does with the By Terry. But after we work in some setting mists and that kind of thing, we might be in a different place, so we'll see. This is a new Too Faced powder brush. It's called Perfect Powder Brush Mr. Right, and he's wearing this little bow tie, which could come off, but who would want to take it off? I'm just gonna use that with a little True Match Press powder. From my Shop My Stash drawer, I've got this Laura Geller Baked Illuminating Foundation in medium. This was the stuff I was talking about being a little bit dark for me as all over foundation, but it does work kind of well as a contour. And I really like using this little bit smaller brush from Sigma. This is the Love Flush Blush Palette. I'm gonna use this shade right here called How Deep Is Your Love? How deep is your love? Little Bee Gees for you this morning. You know, this headband's cute and all, but I feel like I'm just brushing a bunch of product into my hair. And for my highlight, Too Faced has the Candlelight Glow. They repackaged them. They have the regular one that's kind of got a pinky side and a golden side, and then this one is called Warm Glow. This is the completely new product. So one side's a little peachy, one side's kind of golden, and so I'm gonna take more from this side here, and I'm just gonna apply that right here, kind of on this outer part, top of the cheek area. Now, like I was saying, I'm wanting to do a fun look here. This is this NYX Proof It eye primer, by the way. So this is not your natural wear it to the office kind of look. Work appropriate makeup was recently requested, and I'm definitely gonna do that. But this is not that kind of a look. But of course it depends on where you work. Some people work at the circus or on Broadway, or might be appropriate. So here's the cute little chocolate bonbons palette. So they've put out Chocolate Bar 1, they've put out Chocolate Bar Semi-Sweet, and now here's the bonbons palette with the cute little heart-shaped colors. As I look at it, I can see plenty of ways for me to stay in my neutral comfort zone, but I'm gonna try to not do that with this video, all right? So I'm gonna go into this purple shade here, which is called Black Currant, and I'm using my Sigma E25. Which is kind of my comfort zone. And we're just gonna get this pretty purpley shade going in the crease. Don't be afraid to use this color in the crease, because even though it has a little shimmer, it really like contours the eye nicely, I think. This is my little MUA Makeup Academy Professional 315 brush. Great little small crease brush. And I'm going to go into this super dark teal called Earl Grey. I do like how this shade is dark, but it still shows up like teal, you know? Building it up slightly in the outer V area. So we went to Texas for a good part of last week for Tyler's sister Amy's wedding, and it was a beautiful wedding, and I got to do her makeup, and it's just doing bridal makeup. Especially, I don't know, she's got a face I'm very familiar with. I was just really having fun doing it. And I don't know how like makeup artists don't keep from getting so excited. Like as you see the transformation happen, and it's like it's her big day, and you see the dress hanging over there, and like, gosh, it just kind of makes me emotional just thinking about it. Like, how do you keep from getting so excited? Because like she was just looking so good. And I was so happy with the way the makeup was turning out, and there's just a good vibe in the room, you know? It was just fun. Now that I've done that with these dark shades, I'm just blending. There's no color on this brush. Now on the lids, I had done kind of a trial run of this look the other day, and I was just layering all kinds of things, and I did kind of an unusual layering on the lids, and I actually really liked the way it looked. So first off, I had Cafe au Lait on there, which is a little bit silvery. It's like a really light silvery taupe. Okay, so there's that. And then, just for the heck of it, I ended up going over it with some of this molasses chip, which is absolutely, this color is just the bomb. Look at that. And I put a little bit of this over the top of that other shade, and it's so shiny, but it's a little bit warmer. And my thought process was that the slightly warmer shade on the lid is a bit more unexpected with these blues and purples, but I like it. Going back in with a little purple and just kind of reworking the crease a bit just to make sure I didn't get too much shimmer up in the crease. I'm not using a lot of product here. Then I'm taking a little molasses chip with the good old E36 little wispy brush, and I'm applying that kind of on the border right up here. Just a little warmth for those of you who really stick to your neutrals. It kind of makes the look a bit more wearable. Like what I might have instinctively done is taken cotton candy and put it on the border of the purple, but this just, I don't know, makes the look a bit more earthy. So I don't know if you can see too much what I'm doing here on camera, but that's just sort of softening the edge. And just up under the brow, I'm going to use this shade called Divinity. It's going to be your matte highlight, and this is my e.l.f. blending brush. Nice for a lot of different purposes on the eye area. And then you can also kind of go right up under the lower lash line and clean that up a bit with this shade. I have a friend whose grandma made really good Divinity. Next, we're doing a fun wing. I'm using this ColourPop cream gel liner pencil, and the shade is called Piggy Bank, and it's kind of a pinky purple. And I'm not going to go all the way across the lash line with this. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. We're creating this pink wing and just bringing it up onto the upper lash line a bit and just down onto the lower lash line a bit. The people at Toddler Gymnastics today are gonna be like, what is this woman up to? And when I say toddler gymnastics though, that's pretty loose terminology there. This is like, it's an open gym thing that this gymnastics and cheerleading gym in our area does. It's just a nice opportunity to give them a different place to run around, a different environment, things to explore, new surfaces, and they set up a bunch of, you know, very little kid-friendly things as well. It's not like I'm saying, hey, you know, up on that balance beam. There's just all kinds of fun stuff. And me being one who I used to teach, like I remember a 3 to 5 year olds class at the YMCA back when I was in like high school and the summers during college, and I just loved that so much, so I love getting to go there and do this stuff with her. Then I'm taking Totally Fetch, which is this hot pink, and an angled liner brush, and I'm just like topping off that liner. The liner is maybe a hair more purple than this shade, but they actually are pretty similar. And then I'm using this Physicians Formula Eye Booster liner pen in Ultra Black, and I am going to take this all the way across the upper lash line. But for that wing, you know, I'm just keeping it within the pink liner, so a very fine line of black going within that. Lower lash line, I'm bringing down a little bit more of the pink because I did some liner on the inner rim, and I just kind of am ready now to overlap a bit. And then with a smudge brush, I'm again taking this fabulous molasses chip shade, which has become like the unexpected star of this look. And I'm going to take that color all the way under here and sort of overlap with the pink. This shade can be very full on, like I was saying, you know, it's a really pigmented color. If you like this look, but you're feeling like it's a bit much for you, you could always leave out that pink wing. I was just trying to do something a little bit different. Because there will always be the crowd who's like, do something different. And then when you do something different, there's the crowd who's like, that's too different. I find just doing what I like and enjoy tends to be the best thing for my mental health. Bub, you gonna be able to get past those lights? Oh, Oh, you look so cute today. He's got a little shirt under his sweater.
Walked in.
That's so cute.
Got Berto's diaper changed. Got a banana in her, half of a banana.
You're a rock star.
She's
Well, at this point in time, I am not totally done with my Christmas shopping. Still have a little more to do. I'm still waiting on some online things to come in so I can wrap them. Gotta pick out a few more things. But I freaking love this time of year. You can't let yourself get too crazy stressed about this stuff. You've got to take one day, sometimes 1 hour at a time, and realize that you're a better parent when you're a happy and calm parent. So just take it easy, take a deep breath. Everything will get done. And if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. I've come this far, I might as well put on some false lashes, right? And since I am now in a bit of a hurry, I'm going to, as this dries, I'm going to do my lip product. This is one of the new Too Faced Creme Lipsticks. The shade is called Topless. I was comparing it the other day to Nude Beach. Oops, get the hair out of my mouth first. Nude Beach is more pinky than this. This is a little more, as you can see, like a peach nude. This formula is very shiny, very creamy. And then a combo I really liked with this because I can kind of feel like my lip line is disappearing a bit. You know, not standing out as much as I would like with the shade like this. But yet I still like the overall nude look. So I'm going to take this Neutrogena color stick. This is one of the new shades in Berry Brown. By the way, I have a video outlining all of these new Neutrogena things. And as you can see, the lips will begin to look a bit more full, a bit more defined. Just kind of going over that border. One other thing I want to do, I want to intensify my lower lash line pinkness just a bit. I just got a little bit crazy with the overlapping there, and I didn't want to overlap that much. Yep, that was necessary. Still need to work on my hair a bit, which has decided it randomly wants to be really staticky. But that is my finished makeup look. I hope you guys liked it. You know, it's just something different and fun, and I just feel like I really went more toward the non-comfort zone shades in this palette, and it was a lot of fun. And maybe next time I'll do something a little more natural with this. And I do plan to do a review on this, so stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Bye!